Okay, our fifth session of the evening is credit recovery. And it will be presented this evening by Miss Arlene Williams, who presented for us earlier this evening, alongside her coworkers, Mr. Merrill Devonshire and Dr. Marcus Scott, from the District-wide Student Initiatives Office of Dallas ISD. Just a quick bio on Mr. Mr. Devonshire and Dr. Scott. Mr. Devonshire has been in Dallas ISD for a total of 8 years and was a former teacher at Skyline High School. Dr. Scott has been in education for 17 years, with the last 15 years being in Dallas ISD. Please help me welcome all three presenters, and I will turn it over to them at this time.
Okay, good afternoon to all of the families of the Dallas Independent School District. My name is Merle Devonshire, and I am a coordinator within the District-wide Student Initiatives Department, along with two other presenters today, our very own Dr. Marcus Scott, manager with District-wide Student Initiatives, and Ms. Arlene Williams, manager with District-wide Student Initiatives. Let me begin by saying that it is a pleasure to be before you today to present one of the credit recovery programs that we offer, the Freshman Centers. Now, we know that the 9th grade year is critically important to the success of our high school students. With that being said, the Freshman Centers creates an engaging learning environment that not only focuses on the academic needs of our students, but we will focus on the non-academic needs as well. In terms of the academic needs, the Freshman Centers will provide an opportunity for repeating 9th graders who previously failed, or for original 9th graders who are currently failing, the opportunity to recover course credits using an online program with the assistance of a core content certified teacher. Now, the Freshman Centers program is a newly formed program for the 2020-2021 school year, and the program sites for this year will be Bryan Adams, David W. Carter, Thomas Jefferson, Molina, Skyline, South Oak Cliff, Sunset, and W.T. White High School campuses. Now, in addition to serving the academic needs of our students, we also want to focus on the non-academic needs and to help them to overcome some of those barriers that may have prevented them from previously being successful, and to also equip them with the skills moving forward to have success throughout their academic career. We'll do this by creating a social and emotional learning program that is designed to strengthen our students' abilities to succeed not only in school, but in careers and in all aspects of life. Now, social and emotional learning has 5 competencies or 5 areas of focus. The first is self-awareness. We want to help our students to identify their emotions, identify the way that they're feeling, as well as their strengths and their weaknesses. The second is self-management. After identifying these feelings, we want to help our students to be able to regulate or control these feelings so that they can set goals and be successful moving forward. The third is critically important, social awareness. As we know, our students will be exposed to many different people that come from different backgrounds and different walks of life. So it is important that our students are able to understand and show empathy from students, for people from different backgrounds, as well as different perspectives. The fourth is relationship skills. Again, it is important that our students are not only able to identify negative relationships and negative influences, but we want to equip them with the skills to identify positive relationships, positive influences, and find ways to communicate effectively to nurture and maintain positive relationships. The fifth and final area of focus is responsible decision making. Our students will develop short-term goals as well as long-term goals, and we want them to be able to make responsible choices, responsible decisions that will keep them on track to achieve and to reach all of their goals. So throughout the course of the year, students will be engaged in social and emotional curriculum, as well as presentations and activities that are geared towards developing these skills, again, so that our students can be successful not only in the classroom, but in their careers and in all other aspects of life. This is the Freshman Centers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Devonshire, for the overview of the freshman program. Again, I would like to bid everyone a great evening. I'm not going to say good evening, but a great evening. It is great to be with you all tonight. Blessed to be here this evening with you all and to be in the land of the living. With that, we're going to go into additional programs that are available for your students at the 9th grade level, and I'm going to go into another program that is available to your students as well. The Phoenix program is a program that we started last school year, and we revamped this program specifically for students that feed into the networks of Hillcrest High School, Spruce High School, and Skyline High School. This program is specifically for 9th grade students that are new to high school, and that are off track from graduating on time. It is our district's initiative for these students to graduate on time and to graduate with their cohort. So there has been a program that has been set up for students that live within these networks. The hub network would be for the Hillcrest feeder pattern and the schools that are within that network, the Spruce feeder pattern in the high schools that are within that network, and then Skyline and the high schools that are in that network. And it will be only available for those specific networks. Our program is during the school day. It is an online program. Students are taking courses online via our curriculum, which is through Apex Learning. Apex Learning is also used in the next program, and it will be used in Mr. Devonshire's program as well in our freshman centers. Students are taking courses for the first time because, again, they are new to high school, and it is at a rapid pace in order for them to complete 1 to 2 years of high school within one academic school year, so that they can, as we stated beforehand, the goal is for them to graduate on time with their cohort. Like I said beforehand, all of our programs, Mr. Devonshire's program, and then the next presenter, Ms. Williams' program, they're all facilitated by certified teachers. Within our program, there is a cluster of 4 academic teachers that will assess the academic needs of your students. Our program has coursework that is set up online and offline, but it's still embedded within the online coursework. And I am pleased to announce that we have gone totally virtual this year in our coursework in order to meet the needs of our students while keeping us safe and healthy during the process. Academic support is provided for all learners, whether your child or your student receives special education services. We do have the academic support for them as well, if they meet the qualifications for getting into the program. Eligible students will be identified and referred to by our district counselor that oversees the program, that will then refer them and help them through the process with their school counselor at those particular schools that were mentioned beforehand. As we sum up the Phoenix program, we also have another program that is available at all comprehensive high schools within Dallas ISD. and that is the Reconnection Program. The Reconnection Program is also available at our early college high schools. The Reconnection Program is not, however, available at our magnet schools. However, we do and have made concessions for these students and a way for them, if need be, to partake in Reconnection Center, the benefits of the Reconnection Center. Our program, again, is during the school day, and students, again, are taking coursework online. If they previously failed academic coursework, they are currently failing academic coursework, or if they need to accelerate in their coursework to work towards their graduation portfolio fulfillment. And like I said, again, students can take classes for acceleration, or that translates into they're taking classes for the first time. They can do so in a virtual platform. Eligibility and referral, again, is through the campus counselor. So if you know that your student is wanting to take advantage of this coursework, they will first need to see their counselor, as that is the first stop to start the documentation for the student to be enrolled into our program. Like the Phoenix program and the Freshman Center programs, they're all led by certified teachers within our district that meet the academic needs of all of our students. The Reconnection Program is using the same online curriculum as the Phoenix program, where the online curriculum is coupled as well as with some written assignments that students will upload virtually in order to fulfill the mandate of the coursework that is provided to them. Again, I want to just reiterate once again, as I know Mr. Devonshire did and Ms. Williams will, but if you're a student or if you are a parent and you're wanting your student to take advantage of the Reconnection Centers, they meet the qualifications within that grade level from grades 9 through 12. They will need to see their counselors as the first point of contact in order to be referred into the program, an enrollment form be sent out to them so that they can sign up. Thank you, and I will now turn it over to my great colleague, Ms. Williams.
I'm going to be talking about our fourth program in our department that supports students with credit recovery, and it is the Evening Academy. The Evening Academy is a program that's designed to help our high school students as well in grades 9 to 12 restore credits when they have failed a course. Students may also enroll in the Evening Academy when they're wanting to earn credit to graduate early. So the primary purpose is to provide these opportunities for students who may not have time during the school day to take these additional courses. In Evening Academy, we seek to help students grow into independent learners by setting goals for themselves, monitoring their own learning, and learning how to pace themselves so that they complete coursework in a reasonable amount of time. We celebrate with students when they meet their goals, and we support students who may have a difficult time figuring out how to get it all done. So for the 2020-2021 school year, Evening Academy courses will be offered virtually. Although class times are Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday evenings from 5:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., students may work on their courses anytime that their schedule allows. This gives students added flexibility to complete courses and earn credit. This year, Evening Academy will begin on Monday, September the 28th. Students must be enrolled by their campus counselor for courses they have either failed or they are advised by their counselor to take in order to graduate with their class or to graduate early. All Dallas ISD high school counselors will begin enrolling students into Evening Academy on the first day of school, September the 8th, 2020. So Evening Academy offers a demanding online curriculum through our partnership with Edgenuity Learning. The Edgenuity Learning online curriculum is based upon skills that students must learn according to the Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. This online curriculum is utilized in several other school districts across the state of Texas. The Edgenuity Learning online system includes certified teachers who provide video lessons that guide students through the content and then allows them time to practice. Quizzes within each lesson provide checks to ensure that students understand the content. And there are also online written assignments that are graded by Evening Academy teachers. Students have the option of choosing to hear the lesson in English or have the text of the lesson closed captioned or translated to over 60 languages. Our Evening Academy teachers are selected based upon their certification and experience. So a math certified teacher will be teaching math. A teacher certified in English teaches English, and so on. And that's in all of our credit recovery programs. Evening Academy teachers will check in with students on each class day via Zoom to ensure that students are remaining on track to complete their coursework. Students work at their own pace, but we do set deadlines to help them stay on track to complete courses. If a student completes a course before the end of the semester, he or she may be enrolled in a second course, or they will be exited from Evening Academy because he or she has completed all of the courses recommended by their high school counselor. If a student is struggling with coursework, the Evening Academy teacher provides one-on-one or small group instruction through the Zoom platform. Students are given several opportunities for success with the aid of caring teachers who are invested in their academic and life achievement. So if your student has failed any high school coursework and does not have time in their school day schedule to catch up, please speak to your high school campus counselor to request that he or she be enrolled in Evening Academy. We look forward to serving you and your student. Thank you.
Okay, we're going to take a few of our questions. We did get some questions in, so let me pull those questions up. Okay, first question. Can a student be a part of the Reconnect program if they are not failing or falling behind?
Yes, the qualifier to get into the Reconnection program is not necessarily their failing status. It basically is their at-risk status. And consequently, about the last time I did research, 67% of our district students in grades 9 through 12 meet one of the at-risk qualifications that were highlighted by the state. So yes, in answer to that question, they can enroll in Reconnection for course acceleration. Thank you, Dr. Johnson.
Okay, the next question. Will ninth graders get an orientation describing all the programs?
Thank you for that question. Yes, absolutely. So within the freshman centers, I'll begin with that. We actually will have a web page and there will be an overview. Everyone will have access to it. It will thoroughly describe the program and everything that it entails. And then each high school campus also has a ninth grade coordinator. Those ninth grade coordinators will work with the ninth grade counselors to ensure that all students are not only aware, but have the opportunity to enroll in the program. Thank you.
Okay. Are there programs similar to the freshman centers for upperclassmen or middle school?
So for upperclassmen, the program would be Reconnection for those students. For middle school students, there unfortunately is not a program for them within the online platform. However, to answer the question, for upperclassmen, Reconnection would be the program for them to attend.
Okay.
And let me add to that upperclassmen 9th through 12th graders are also eligible for Evening Academy when their day schedule does not allow them time. So if their day schedule is full and they still have coursework that they'd like to take either to catch up or to accelerate, then they can be enrolled in Evening Academy to obtain those credits.
Okay. What are the eligibility requirements for the Phoenix program and Reconnect?
So the eligibility requirements for the Phoenix this year are new to high school ninth grade students. Those students have been identified and they needed to at least be a year or more off track in age as far as their graduation fulfillment, okay? The eligibility requirement for reconnection, again, is simply, do they meet one of the 13 at-risk qualifiers from the state? Your counselors at your campuses have a full list of those qualifiers. Most students within Dallas Independent School District meet at least one of them. So in essence, they will be eligible for the Reconnection Program.
Okay. Are credits the same online as in person?
Yes, they are. A 0.5 credit in the classroom equates to a 0.5 credit in any online classroom, whether it's in the freshman centers with Mr. Devonshire or with Ms. Williams in the Evening Academy Center. Great question.
Okay, thank you. Well, that wraps up our 5th session. I want to thank Ms. Williams for coming back to us for a second time this evening, as well as Mr. Devonshire and Dr. Scott for sharing your time and expertise with us regarding the Credit Recovery Program.
Thank you, Dr.
Parents and attendees,